Welcome, good afternoon, everybody. I know you guys are all excited and ready today for our 2019 ethics training. I'm going to just talk about ethics and why it's a little bit more important and how crucial it is wearing that badge that you come with every day, and why ethics applies to you differently than it might be to somebody else. So ethics. Why are ethics so important to the Riverside Superior Court? Many reasons. You guys are government employees. We are held to a higher standard. The public expects us to do the right thing. They come into this courthouse every day not questioning whether or not you're going to do the right thing. Because you wear that badge, they're trusting you. They're trusting that you're going to treat them equally and fair, and you're not going to be biased to them. They're going to have equal access to the law. And when you have that badge on every day, you're representing the court. You're not just representing yourself. You're not just Robin, or you're not just John. You're not just Sarah anymore. You're the face of the court. And you have a responsibility and you have a duty every single day to make the right decision and the right choices. It's the court's reputation, and we take these things very seriously. So ethics to the court, the Superior Court of California, is how you're going to conduct yourself in every single decision that you make, every transaction, every interaction that you have. You are held to a higher standard, okay? And we kind of go back in time and we talk about utilitarianism and how you can relate this when you're going through the regular ethics course. Think about it as we're here making choices and we're making decisions that are benefiting the greater good. They're benefiting most members of society. Yeah, there might be some that it might impact negatively, but when these policies or processes or procedures are made, we're making them for the best interest of the public, not just certain groups of people or different ages, whatever it may be. We're making choices that are going to benefit the greatest good for the greatest number of people. As court employees, you can't be selfish. You have to go above and beyond, and you have to want to do the right thing, not because it benefits you, but that it benefits most people. You have to do the right thing, and you have to do it unselfishly. And another theory that you might hear is something called social contract theory. And, we all have morals, we all have standards, and working for the Superior Court of California, your ethical values are extremely important to you, but they're also important to the customers that we serve, and also for the court itself. So the social contract theory is like how we come up with these ethical things is, we want, in order for us to be protected, self-protected, have self-preservation, to not have pain, we enter into somewhat of a contract. We voluntarily surrender some of our rights to have freedoms. And this takes obedience. It takes following rules. It takes, doing the right thing. And in order to do this, you're technically agreeing to do the right thing. So kind of think of it as a contract between you and maybe the public or maybe the court. But how you go about your decisions every single day really do intermix with your own morals, but you're also taking it one step further because you're agreeing to do this. You don't technically have a choice, because again, we all have a code of ethics and standards here, but you're making these choices with the actions that you do every single day in your behavior, because the public sees that, and the perception is what you're showing them, and you only get one chance at that. So remember, when you're making your interactions and you're interacting with people, that you're the face of the court. You're the last thing that they're going to remember and that you're going to see, and you're doing it happily. So what do you do? So working at the court, you're faced with lots of different scenarios. I'll give you two that you're probably going to encounter, maybe every single day, maybe not every single day. One is you have a lot of interaction with attorneys, and they like to, be really friendly sometimes and, bring food and flowers or chocolate or gifts and, it's for the office, but that can be perceived very negatively by any coworkers or even by the members of the public. They may not be saying what they're wanting with these gifts, but really it's kind of, hey, I'm going to give this to you, you're going to help me out. Can you give me some extra insight about this court case? Or, can I get an earlier date, or can I get an extended date? Or, can you file this document for me? I was supposed to get it, I needed to get it filed yesterday, but, can you backdate it instead? You're going to be faced with that a lot. And what do? You absolutely don't do that. You do not jeopardize your integrity and do not over abuse your power that you have, because working at the court, you're in charge of and responsible for people and decisions that impact people on a daily basis. And another scenario you might come across is people just abusing work, taking supplies, taking longer breaks, taking longer lunches. Those things are unethical too. You're abusing the court's resources, and it is unethical. And the code of ethics and standards that you guys are going to go through in the next little bit, it's gonna spell out for you and be very detailed as to what is unethical and what is not, and what the expectation is of you. I hope you enjoy your ethics training. You can apply this to your personal and professional life. So thank you all for your time today.